What is up, YouTube? We are out here today at the Yoder homestead. I've got something different for you guys today. I'm going to be swapping over all of my internals from the Source 1 V5 into a new frame today. I actually went with the Armattan Marmotte, and I know what you're thinking. This frame is old as hell, Toby. Why are you flying this? There's so many better frames in the modern day. But lately I've kind of become a little bit disillusioned with the whole premium frame thing. There's a lot of hype marketing in the market today, and a lot of corners get cut on premium frames, and I figured Armattan is one of the most solid choices you can make. They include everything you need to fly except TPU stuff. But this is a tried and true frame, and I'm really hoping it lives up to my hype for it. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Alright, YouTube, first things first, let's get this thing opened up and put it partially together so I can start putting internals into it. We got screws, we got stickers. Battery strap. Hell yeah, I love seeing this stuff. A lot of premium frame companies now aren't throwing in battery pads and straps and things of that nature, so that's really good to see, at least in my mind. I feel like my money was a little bit better spent that way. We got the dog bones, the camera cage, looks like the back standoff too, maybe the front, we'll see. More stickers. This away. Alright. We got my favorite part of the frame here. I am in love with this titanium camera cage. This thing is beautiful, and I can't wait to see it on the quad. But and that's about it for the package. I guess I need to get the instructions. Open her up here, see what we got. I love that they actually put instructions in with it. That's amazing. A lot of these frame companies now are just leaving you in the dark. They just send you parts. So that's really cool. But let's get this cage put together. I guess that is step one. Alright guys, it looks like we got step one done. This is the camera cage for it. This thing is beautiful. I love the finish on the titanium. Armattan, you did a great job with this frame. But on to step two. So now they send you two options here. You have a little small antenna mount. Your antenna rides in that channel there. If I can get it to focus. There's a channel on here, and your antenna wire will sit in there and it'll kind of clamp it against the frame. Or, which I really like, they send you options for SMA connectors too if you run that. Me personally, I just run the Foxeer Lollipop. It's an MMCX connector, so I'm hoping I will be able to squeeze it into this little channel and it will work just fine, hopefully. This is gonna be a stretch, YouTube. We'll see if it fits. Oh, I don't have any SMA antennas too, so this is really my only option. But that's my own fault, not Armattan's. So I've got the antenna out. We're gonna squeeze it into this mount here. I don't think this is the recommended way to do it, but oh well. Alright YouTube, I had to go outside for a minute. We're back. Step 3. Let's see if we can get this antenna holder on. Okay, we got that done. Antenna's on. We will see if it can reach the VTX. I'm not sure, but we will find out. So forward we go. Step 4. One really cool thing about this too, if you'll notice, is that the mounts for the camera cage actually sandwich over the frame. Seems like it'd make it pretty strong compared to just setting it on top of the carbon and running a screw through it. But time will tell on that one. It was just something I kind of liked. But we got those in. We are going to go to these. Get the back cages if I don't knock my screws everywhere. Alright, those are on. We're gonna hold off on the dog bones for right now and move to the stack, which... Okay, stack screws. Oh, I guess I'm going to... Those seem short, so I will be right back, tubes. Be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I had these gold stack screws laying around. I figured, style points. We're gonna throw them in. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. The frame's a short little bastard. It ain't gonna fit the gold ones, so we are gonna run the ones that it comes with like a normal person and hope for the best. So I guess we're at the point where I need to take apart the Source 1 V5. One thing I really don't like about the Source 1 V5 is it's kind of tedious to take it apart. A lot of top screws, and it gets old after a while with no electric screwdriver, but we're getting it done here. There she is. Top plate is removed in record time, tubes. Here we go. All right. There's my top plate. Cool. All right, so I guess we just start taking her apart, huh? Okay, motors are off. I gotta cut this tape. Alright, YouTube, so we got the squid out of the quad. Let's get her stuck into the other one here. that's not good. Alright. Those are super ultra long. How does this work? Alright, YouTube, we gotta kind of improvise here. Seems like I don't have the proper gummies and that they did not send any either. But that is okay. They've done great so far. They really have sent almost everything you could ask for with this frame, so I'm not gonna complain. Sometimes people don't run gummies, and that's okay. So we're moving on. Oh, this is gonna be a long video. I will be cutting this down for you guys, don't worry. Alright, YouTube, I'm kind of having issues here with the stack mounting. It would appear that none of the options they sent me will work, and that a 30 by 30 stack is not going to fit in this frame, at least the one I'm running, which is the Mamba F722. So bear with me here. I'm gonna throw it together a little more. We're gonna throw the camera cage on her and go from there. Okay. Whew. Alright, camera cage is on, YouTube. This thing's starting to shape up. It looks beautiful. I love this frame, but I really hope I can get this stack to fit in here without having to order something and not be able to fly for 3 weeks. It's turning into a mess. I know I'm not the most organized person, guys, but I do my best. Line these screws up. Now these nuts are thinner than the little rubber standoffs I was using, so we're gonna run these. We're gonna run them all the way down on it. Hopefully have enough space between my flight controller and ESC. Oh, stressful. Anyone else get stressed out when you're building a new quad? It's like the worst part of FPV. Oh. Alright, YouTube, I was having issues with the stack screws. My stack has a bunch of shielding on it that you kind of have to run like taller spacers on the stack because of the shielding. And I don't want to remove it because it kind of helps with your video. It keeps your video clean. It's electromagnetic shielding. But anyways, so I gotta run longer stack screws than they sent. I had these gold ones sitting here, so we're gonna run those. It appears that the top plate here, let me move this into view a little better, I'm making a mess, but this top plate will not clear these stack screws. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take my trusty cutters and I'm gonna cut off the excess screw, and hopefully that allows me to put the top plate on with these stack screws. So bear with me. Alright, I think we're good. Let's throw this top plate on and see what's up. Perfect. She's gonna set down over just fine. Alright, so let's get my VTX in there. Maybe I should put the camera and receiver in first. And this is a micro-sized cam mount originally on the Marmotte, so I had to order these Brain 3D adapters for a micro cam or a mini, whatever camera size it is that I have. I had to order adapters for it. Alright guys, so we got the camera in. Off camera I did that because I had to do some finagling with it. next step is going to be our VTX. So I gotta pop it out of the Source 1 V5. You're gonna have to bear with me here. I've got the hiccups really bad at the moment. We're gonna go ahead and put our motors in so I can stop dealing with them flopping all over the place. Alright, there's that. Here we are, YouTube. We will clear a spot on the table. Move her down a little bit. So I need to figure out where my receiver's gonna go. I think I'm going to tape it to the top plate so I can bring it out in this little gap in the frame here and mount the T antenna onto the holder that came with my new session mount from Brain 3D. This has a Immortal T holder on it. If I can get it to focus, it should keep my prop or my antenna out of the way of the props a little better than my old build. So that's that. I need to get some double-sided tape. Oh, I need to put the VTX in too. We're gonna twist it up so my harness is nice and clean. Hopefully should squeeze in. Oh no. It'll fit. I'm gonna have to force it though. Maybe go sideways. I don't think my antenna is gonna leave me enough room. Okay guys, that's part of the fun of a new build. It's learning how you're gonna put it together. That's not gonna work because then it can just get beat around. Shit, guys. Alright, what we are gonna do is we're gonna put a little dab of this on my plug so it's nice and protected from the power leads, nice insulated. Some of you guys might not be familiar with this stuff, but this is butyl tape. This is for sealing seams on the campers, and it works really, really, really good for sticking VTXs down to the frame when you can't necessarily use the mounts provided by the frame company. So that's what I use on most of my builds because I run this Rush Solo tank as my main VTX. This has been the best VTX I have had so far, and I have no plans of switching her out anytime soon. But with that being said, our VTX seems to be secure. I guess we'll find out. Alright, she's in there. Everything seems to fit decent. Will I be able to buckle my antenna though? Probably not. Oh shit, YouTube, I'm gonna have to take this off again. Luckily, you guys don't have to sit through this like I do. So we're gonna pull this. I'll probably have to just zip tie my antenna for the time being, which is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine.
pizza.
No, let's bring it up. Okay. Oh no. Oh, YouTube, the soldering come off of my receiver. Again, that's fine. It's just gonna make this video way longer. Alright, I'll be right back. I got to go get the soldering iron. Alright guys, so we got the receiver fixed. The top plate is secured. Receiver secured to the top plate. I am going to weave my battery straps in real quick so they are not making contact with the receiver. Alright YouTube, so we've got everything pretty much buttoned up there. I cut the camera for a bit just to save on video length for the editing, but we've got our battery straps on, got our receiver antenna mounted into the session mount. I had to switch my receiver antenna. My original one was too short, but I had a longer one sitting there, so that's done, and I do believe all that is left is to tape up my motor wires and screw down the top plate. So that is pretty sick. Now the really nice thing about this Marmotte frame also is that this frame, the arms are wide as hell on it, which is definitely part of the older style of frame. But it's nice and it'll protect your motor wires a lot. And if you run single ESCs, this thing would be amazing. I do believe that's what this frame is designed for, was single ESCs instead of the 4-in-1 board like we have today. But I'm gonna get these taped up, so bear with me. Well, we got her together. The last thing I need to do is zip tie my antenna until I can get some TPU for it. I'll probably have one of the maybe Fly High or Rect 3D print this for me. But other than that, she's put together. This frame is short, something to bear in mind. If any of you are looking to switch to this frame is short. Like, it is so short. My stack barely fits in there at all. And this is just a 30x30 Mamba F722 Mark IV 30x30 stack. It's just your average stack, so bear that in mind if you're actually looking at switching to this frame right now. But she's together. I'm really digging all the white with it. I love a white quad, but it won't stay white for long, obviously. But that's that. I'm really impressed with the Armattan so far compared to what I've seen with a couple other premium frames as of late, which I will not name them. I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like talking shit on someone's frame. But that's it, guys. Oh my god. But that's it, guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.